Well, hello and welcome back. Finally, we've got the second video. Unfortunately, the recording went wrong at the end of the first one. So what happened was I actually ended up completing the face and then realizing that the camera didn't record it. So what I've done is I've actually cut out a piece of blank paper, copied it over the original, so that you can see the process of putting in the face. Now, it's very, very homemade, and again, I really apologise, but there was no other way of doing it other than starting the whole thing again. And considering the amount of time it's taken me to get to this stage, it was an extremely odious task. So, as you can see, we're just putting in details on the mouth, and we've put in the eye sockets and position of the nose. Now this is where your squaring off comes in, where you square off the drawing, and you can see where the lines go, and it's quite handy. You'll find out some of you may not need it, as I said before, but really anyone who's a little bit shaky on perspective or on proportions, it's a very handy guide. So I'll let this run on for a moment to speed it up as far as I'm aware, somewhat, not too much, and we'll come back to you later on. Just a couple of common pitfalls. We tend to, when we draw faces, make the eyes bigger than they should be. I presume it's got something to do with the fact that we generally focus on eyes. So if you look at a lot of children's drawings, the eyes are generally very, very large, as is the heads, because that's the way children see, that's the way their minds think emotionally. So we have to compensate for that, and generally eyes are a little bit smaller in reality than we perceive them on the face when we're sketching. So just something to be aware of. There's a few other things like that. Generally, just the hand is nearly as big as the head. None of us would have thought that, and generally when people draw hands, they tend to draw hands a lot smaller than the head. But if you put your hand up to your face now, you'll find that it covers most of your face. Yeah, these are just a few little things that you learn over the years. So I just share as many of them as I can with you to help you understand a little bit more about drawing and painting. Now, I'm not formally trained, so some of you may know an awful lot more about this than I do, but I've just more or less muddled through and taught myself and had some night classes, and you learn through determination and graft, and eventually you reach a point where you know quite a lot about painting and drawing and graphics and what have you. But sometimes I wish I had just gone to art college, but that wasn't an option at the time. So anyway, that's enough about me. I hope this is working out for you. As you can see, I've had to use a knife to hold down the and a paper clip, of course, to hold it, the false face, I suppose. But you get the idea. It's just we'll be going back to the real one shortly now, when this video, when I've done enough detail on this, and you can see where we've taken off. Now you can see the face is starting to take shape here. We'll continue on. So we're nearly back at the point at which I had reached before with the original face when the video conked out. So I'll see you now for the final video, which is about 4 minutes 35 seconds, just to clear up the last of it.